This is going to be the behavior visits. This is going to start Avery and our little helper Corbin. So a visit can be not only on your lap, it can be on any object, and in this case it's going to be on this chair. This is for no or low contact for your children so that the dog's head isn't directly in their face or in their lap. I'm having her do this, and you'll see that I have a treat in the back of the chair, and I can use a hand target right there. So I have a few treats so that I can work on some duration, and I'm taking that back so that Avery is going to be reinforced in the correct position. You'll notice she has to raise her head up slightly in order to eat that treat, so don't worry about that. That is just fine, but I'm taking it back to her. So now I'm going to work on duration and a little bit of distraction. So I have duration first, and now I'm going to work my way down her body so that she's holding the behavior as I'm touching her. So this is what the child's going to do, but it needs to be trained with the adult first. Now we're walking up. She's offering the behavior. We're going for some duration. Little reinforcement, and she's offering that again. She's going straight into it after her reinforcer. Now comes my little kiddo, Corbin. So he's coming in and he's doing exactly what I did. Children are going to be moving a little faster. They're lower to the dog. They might be talking a little bit wiggly, and you just need to keep working with your dog. So they're doing this. He should be able to pet her. Seems like the most comfortable spot for him right now is on her back toward her tail. And so by that happy smile, you see that this is a great interaction between the dog and the child without being too confrontational for the child. All right, well, this was obviously a very fun behavior for myself and Corbin, and Avery was really fantastic with it. Let me see. So I would say that the things that I was trying to pay attention to was the dog stayed straight. So therefore I'm watching where the head is and the shoulders are and the tail is. And I would generalize to the direction that the child can come in from either side. That would be something that I would work on to help this behavior be even more solid, because kiddos are going to come in from different angles and different things like that. Did you see anything that you want to comment on?
Well, I would say it's a really helpful behavior having the dog do the visit, because it keeps them stationary. Because, you know, our dogs are not small dogs. Most of them are 75-pound Labradors, and, you know, that most of them probably outweigh Corbin. So to have a dog that's just staying still so the child can approach and choose their angle and choose their distance versus a dog that's wiggling or jumping or trying to get around the child can be a little unnerving.
Right. That's a very good, that's a good point. Do we have any questions, Kayla, coming in yet?
So is this a good way for a kid to approach or pet a dog if they're afraid?
I would say so, and most of them are coming in as Corbin did, at the side and even back by the tail, because most people obviously are going to be a little more nervous about the head area, right? So by doing this, it is an alternative behavior. Avery can't turn and have her head facing Corbin and have her head on the seat at the same time. So she's being reinforced for behavior that she knows and is trained to do. It's on this different object, which is a chair, but therefore she knows what she needs to do to be able to hear her yes and her reinforcer, and Corbin can come into the side and pet. So it's a great intro.
And for you, those of you that already have dogs, you know, they are trained to do the visit, as you've probably seen, in your lap. And so they can, you know, you can start to generalize this to, you know, either, you know, a couch, a table, the chair, as you saw with Avery, or, you know, a child sitting on the ground. They can put their legs out, just anything that will be more comfortable for any situation. The dog can learn to put their head where you need it to be.
Do we need to be careful not to surprise the dog when approaching it from behind?
Well, I would say so. I mean, you didn't see the short segment, but right before we set up that film, you know, he was standing over by the crates. So it didn't surprise her at all. She knew he was there. So she knew he was there, but she was focusing on me. And so then she wasn't surprised as he came up. And, you know, you could always break that down even more. You could reinforce her for holding that visit. You could reinforce her while he's standing, then he could walk toward and not even touch her. And you can reinforce her for not moving while he is walking forward or backward. And you could actually put in a couple of steps
to kind of decrease the distance. And so that, yeah, she gets used to him moving closer and closer.
Right. All right. So, all right. We hope that you're enjoying these videos. We have several more, so don't run off and enjoy the next segment.